Inside the Justice League Watchtower cafeteria, Wonder Woman quietly tries to enjoy a normal moment while pouring herself a drink before lunch. She gets interrupted by Stephanie Brown, Batgirl, nervously approaches her carrying a food tray. Batgirl immediately stumbles over her words, apologizing multiple times before she can even properly introduce herself. Wonder Woman turns toward her and simply says, "Yes?" which only makes Batgirl even more flustered. Trying to gather herself, Batgirl explains who she is, awkwardly joking that she might be the third or fourth Batgirl at this point. She reminds Wonder Woman that they worked together once before, though she doubts someone as legendary as Diana would remember. Wonder Woman surprises her by saying that she does remember her and that it's a pleasure to see her again. That simple response instantly lights Batgirl up. Batgirl then blurts out how much she admires Wonder Woman, explaining that she has looked up to her entire life. She even makes an awkward joke about literally looking up at her because Diana is taller, then immediately cringes at herself for saying it. Despite the rambling, the admiration feels genuine and heartfelt. "You're just great, that's all. I wanted you to know. You're just really great." Wonder Woman listens patiently and thanks her, clearly touched by her words. The moment is interrupted when Wonder Woman notices Mr. Terrific walking past nearby. Her expression subtly changes. She politely excuses herself from the conversation, explaining that she has to attend an urgent meeting. Before leaving, though, she reassures Batgirl by saying she hopes they can talk again soon, leaving Batgirl standing there excited and probably replaying the conversation in her head over and over. Earlier, her friend Etta Candy had sent out a desperate distress call after locating the rogue Amazon Amelie and her young daughter on Moray Island. The island existed outside normal international control, founded by people who wanted complete isolation from the rest of the world. Etta warned that they were in danger and needed immediate help, so Wonder Woman brought the matter before the Justice League, hoping to get official approval for a rescue mission. Sitting across from Diana at a quiet table inside the Watchtower, Mr. Terrific delivers the League's final decision. He clearly knows this is not the answer she wanted. He explains that the matter was brought before the full Justice League Governing Council and went through an official vote, even after he personally argued her case. The Council unanimously sided with international law and the agreements the League had made with Moray Island. Mr. Terrific explains that the people of Moray Island had suffered greatly in the past and intentionally chose isolation from the outside world. The United Nations and the Justice League had promised to respect the decision. If Wonder Woman entered the island without permission, it would violate both international resolutions and the League's sacred word. To the Council, protecting that trust mattered just as much as saving lives. Diana listens silently the entire time. She does not argue or raise her voice. The more Mr. Terrific speaks, the clearer it becomes that she completely disagrees with the decision emotionally, even if she understands it logically. Finally, she quietly stands from the table and turns away. Seeing her reaction, Mr. Terrific tries one last time to stop her before she leaves. He calls out, warning, "Diana, don't. We're the good guys. We follow the rules." Later inside one of the Watchtower's training chambers, Wonder Woman tries to work through her frustration physically instead of emotionally. Standing alone beneath the glowing blue lights of the room, she lifts an enormous barbell loaded with impossible amounts of weight. Something only someone with her strength could even move. Even while training, however, her mind remains focused on Etta's warning and the people trapped on Moray Island. Diana tells the Watchtower computer to replay the message again. Etta Candy's voice echoes through the chamber. The message is short and urgent. Etta explains that she found her and the child on Moray Island, but warns that they are not safe and begs Wonder Woman to come quickly. Hearing the message again only makes Diana's anxiety worse. She knows every second matters, yet the Justice League and the United Nations have essentially tied her hands with rules and politics. The frustration builds as she continues gripping the metal bar. For Wonder Woman, this is not just another mission. Her friend is calling for help and she is being told to stand still and do nothing. The pressure finally becomes too much. In one sudden burst of emotion, Diana accidentally snaps the metal weight bar in half with her bare hands. Unable to ignore it any longer, Wonder Woman goes to speak with Superman and Batman, hoping that maybe they will understand her side or offer another solution. The three heroes stand together near the massive window overlooking Earth. Diana faces the view while Batman and Superman stand behind her. Batman tells her, "There have to be limits." To him, rules and boundaries are necessary because without them, heroes could easily justify doing anything they wanted. Superman follows with an equally serious response, saying, "Or else, what is it all for?" Neither hero says it cruelly, but their words still hit Diana hard. She came to them searching for reassurance, yet instead she hears the same answer Mr. Terrific has already given her. Superman and Batman are not doubting Diana's intentions. They know she wants to save lives. But they are worried about what happens if even the Justice League starts deciding which rules matter and which do not. Diana remains silent as she stares out toward Earth. She understands their logic, but emotionally she cannot accept abandoning people who are begging for help. After a long silence, Wonder Woman finally turns away from the window and simply says, "Fine." The single word sounds calm on the surface. But both Superman and Batman can tell she has already made up her mind. Batman immediately responds by making the situation completely clear. He reminds her, "To be clear, under the terms to which we have all agreed, if you defy the order, there will be consequences." Diana looks directly at Batman and says, "Aphrodite was right." The comment catches Batman off guard. He has no idea where she is going with it. Then, Wonder Woman suddenly reaches up and gently places her hand against Batman's face. Batman, who normally intimidates everyone around him, looks completely frozen for once. Diana tells Batman, "You are cute." It is such an unexpected moment that Batman cannot even respond. Instead of leaving angry or defeated, she leaves on her own terms, refusing to let the League's pressure shake her confidence. By catching Batman off guard like that, she completely changes the energy in the room for a second before walking away. As Wonder Woman exits, Batman continues standing there speechless while Superman watches her leave in silence. Even without openly saying it, both of them know exactly what is about to happen. Diana is going to Moray Island, no matter what rules stand in her way. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel.